Once upon a time, there was a country where a wise man lived. This wise man gave them sermons and lessons and guided them. A period came when the people of the country suffered indescribable suffering, terrible and dreadful suffering. It was unimaginable, and the preacher, this wise man, didn't mention a word about this suffering, didn't share in their sorrow, didn't speak, didn't encourage them. The people of the country asked him why he didn't also lament the suffering they endured. The wise man replied, "If I were to see suffering in my dream, imagine I dreamt a dream, and in the dream someone was beating me, hitting me until I bled. In the dream, someone torments me. Certainly, I wouldn't be upset by it when awake. I say this because when I wake up from the dream and realize that all these hardships, all this suffering, and all this pain are nothing more than just a dream, I wouldn't be distressed about being beaten in a dream. That's why I'm not troubled at all by anything that happens here in this world. Why? Because when I return to reason and truth and enter the world to come, all matters of this world will appear to me like a fleeting dream. And why should I be upset about something that happened in a dream? Do you hear me, gentlemen? A person can live in this world for 80 years and suffer daily. They need to understand that this suffering, it's nothing more than a dream. Unfortunately, it's a long dream, a dream that has been going on for nearly 2,000 years. But it's a dream. Gentlemen, it's nothing more than a dream. A wise person, even while dreaming, is aware that they are asleep and knows it's a dream. They understand that the moment they wake up from sleep, it will all be clear. It will become clear to him that these blows are merely figments of imagination, like a fleeting dream. So, not only does he not cry over the beatings within the dream, he says, he also doesn't cry over these beatings. Therefore, my friends, David the king says in the book of Psalms, when the Lord restores the fortunes of Zion, when the Messiah comes, we will awaken from this very long sleep. We will awaken from this sleep, and then suddenly we'll discover that all these lives, all these 2,000 years of exile were a dream. A wise person, of course, no one regrets while awake the blows he got in a dream. And when God returns, the captives of Zion, we will discover that we were like dreamers, and then more than ever our mouth will be filled with laughter and our tongue with singing. We'll begin to laugh and say, "What? It was all a dream. It was all imagination." A wise man whose eyes are in his head understands even now that we are dreaming. And a person who knows this, gentleman, then already now with a mouth full of laughter, does it hurt you? It's a dream, it's imagination. When the Messiah comes, then the Holy One, blessed be He, will instill in our consciousness that there is the true reality. And not just the true one, but the only one. It's just as if, except only the Lord of the universe, only with faith in Hashem, only closeness to Hashem. This is the only reality. There is no other reality. This is the only reality, and we need to live with it. Unfortunately, we live in a world of pain, in a world of bereavement, in a world of sorrow, in a terrible and awful world where when they return a Jewish soldier to us in a coffin, we are happy on that day. How terrible is our situation? How much sorrow is there in the world that for us it's a joy when they return a dead Jewish soldier to us? We have so humiliated the Knesset of Israel, the honor of Israel, that for us it's already a very great achievement. Surely a great thing to bring a Jew to a Jewish grave, something of unparalleled greatness. But did we expect this? For this? Was this what we hoped would bring us joy? There is a lot of pain in the world. We need to know that all this pain, all this bereavement, all this sorrow, it's all a dream on both the collective and individual levels. Each of us goes through different days and periods. We need to know that the only reality is prayer. The only reality is the page of the Talmud. The only reality is closeness to the Lord. Everything else is a dream.